Welcome to the nvison Hydra webinar. I'm Bruce, here with Greg, the developer of nvison Hydra software. In this video, we're going to be talking to you about programming Crestron systems with no code using nvison Hydra. So what is it exactly? nvison Hydra is a dynamic, self-contained system, which is programmable from the user interface. To set it up, you would essentially load the LPZ program to the processor and load the VTC file to your interfaces. And the project is a master program which has been built over 20 years. It contains everything needed to program the system without any experience. The system is compatible with simple Windows, so you can add your own programming if you need to. And to set it up, it's as easy as configuring it from a mobile app, your X panel, or any Crestron interface.
So basically, when setting up the system, you would load the LPZ file to the processor. You would load the LPZ file to the interfaces, the VTC file to the interfaces. And once that's loaded, you would set the IP ID, and the wizard would come up on the touch panel or your phone, and it would just walk you through setting up the system. And this is something anyone can do. Once the wizard comes up, it walks you through it, and you don't need to have any experience. And it's very quick and easy to do.
So it has essentially unlimited capabilities. It's very expansive, as you can see here. For audio, we support 40 rooms. For video, 24 rooms. Lights, 25 rooms. For HVAC, 32 zones. And for relays, 8 relays, or as many relays as your system supports. As far as compatibility with devices, as you can see, we have a pretty large list of Crestron and very popular manufacturers. It's compatible with all 3 and 4 series processors, and this list is always growing. So every time a new project comes in, we're always adding new devices into the system.
This list here needs to be updated a lot. There's a lot of things that aren't on here. So if you have any questions, just check with us because pretty much it's kind of compatible with everything. And if it's not compatible, it's very easy to make it compatible.
So here's an example of, on the left side here, what the programmer would see when doing their programming. Very simply just configuring the system. And then after the programming is complete, this is the view of the end user of a completed project. And so this is what it would look like on your touch panel once the programming is finished. So this is the end user's interface on a TSW touch panel. So let's talk about the built-in installer tools. This is essentially accessible from a password-protected backend. It gives you an access to a portfolio of powerful tools that you can use to test, debug, and everything else you need to do. So for example, we have backup and restore. So in the event of a processor fails, you can simply download your program, which was stored in the cloud, back to the processor. We have compatibility with Crestron certified drivers. You can easily just upload your drivers directly from the touch panel. Intercom doorbell settings, you can modify everything, all the settings for doorbells, infrared device finder, alarm clock settings. You can even access the terminal from the touch panel. And we also have an event scheduler. Now, this is just a quick preview of just some of the pages we have. In the next video, we're going to show you more in depth of all the built-in installer tools that can help you to program your project very easily.
Yes, there's a very long list of configuration pages and features that nvison has to offer. So this is basically a couple of screenshots from the wizard. You'd be greeting with the environment setup page, which allows you to choose the different environments you have. You would just select the ones you have in your system, and then you would hit next, and then it would just, ask you how many video zones you have, how many audio zones you have, and then ask you to name them, and you would type the names in right in the touch panel, and just walk you through setting up the system. Anybody can do it.
Right.
The receptionist can do it, installer can do it, or programmer can do it. Doesn't matter.
And it seems like it's pretty powerful. It's very simple to set up and customize. It looks like it has just about integration with every option that you would see in simple Windows, except you have to open up simple Windows to do it.
It's basically it has programming from the interface. It has pretty much all options you need without using any custom code. It has pretty much every scenario that's in there is in there, and obviously it can't account for every scenario that's ever existed. And that's why it has the ability to work with your own code, because you could just use an Envision custom program and just attach some signals and add your own code. And in addition to that, not only can you add your own code, but you can also replace the Envision programs with your own. So an example of this would be if you had an HVAC program that you use for 20 years and you like it, it's all the way you want it, you can not load the Envision auxiliary program for HVAC and load your own, and then open up the custom program and dump all your code into the custom program and attach the signals in the custom program. Set point up, set point down, the actual set point, all that stuff you can attach for zone 1, 2, 3. Attach all those signals and it'll feed it into Envision like it was in Envision's program. So now can you add custom programs to do things outside the program, but you could also replace Envision's programs as well. The only program that needs to be there is the core program. The driver and video program could be there, which is the audio and video can be replaced. Lighting can be replaced. HVAC can be replaced. Pool and security program can be replaced. They can all be replaced with your own program.
So, and then the next video, we're going to show you how to do a project using the UI wizard, how to build it. And then we'll also show you how to make a customization to that project with simple windows. So we'll see you in the next video.